Hey guys, it's Boo Boo Zombie Killer here. I decided to do this tutorial for like a date night or a going out look, but even before you can think about achieving this look, you have to start from the beginning. I'm going to make sure that I wash my face so that makeup isn't piling on top of my pores. Next, I'm going to want to moisturize my face. I'm using my replenishing day cream from Beauty Control. I'm applying this fully over my face as well as my neck. Next, I'm applying a color correcting primer from Hard Candy because I have really red skin, so the green in this primer will help to neutralize that redness. Now I'm going to apply my CC cream from Beauty Control. What's really cool about CC cream is that it's a color correcting product like the primer. So even though it might seem like it's way too light at first, it will progressively change to perfectly match your skin as you massage it in. Now I'm going to use my concealer from CoverGirl in the color Light Medium and apply that under my eyes, my nose, center of my forehead, middle of my chin, as well as my cupid's bow, which is the little V part of the upper lip. If you don't look like a warrior princess by the time you're done with this, you're not doing it right. And since my acne decided to flare up, I'm also going to apply little dots of concealer on each spot that I'm going to try and hide. Now I'm going to use my beauty sponge. I got this at Sally's for about $3. Then I'm going to take my Herbal Hydrating Mist from Beauty Control and spritz my sponge a little bit to give it some moisture. This will help to blend everything beautifully. Now I'm going to blend out the areas where I dotted my acne spots. Don't worry about the war paint, we'll get to that in a second. And of course, I forgot to mention one of the most important things when you're applying makeup: get your hair out of the way. Next, I'm going to take two different foundations from Maybelline New York. The first is 330, which is way too dark for me to use as a natural foundation, and as well as 220, my actual skin tone. I'll be using about a ratio of 1 to 2 and mix these together to create a very subtle color. I just mix these together using the opposite end of my foundation brush, then apply this under my cheekbones as well as the outer edge of my face. I'll also apply this to the outer parts of my nose and basically outline the patch of concealer that's on my chin. I go ahead and grab my concealer again and apply that underneath that part of my face as well. Now it's time to blend, so I go ahead and spritz my sponge again and start from the bottom of my face and work my way up. This is great.
I can't believe all of the things they say about me. Walk in the room, they throwing shade left to right. They be like, ooh, she's serving face. And I just tell them, cut me up and get down. They call us dirty cause we break all your rules down. And we just came to act a fool, is that alright? Girl, that's alright. They be like, ooh, let them eat cake. But we eat wings and throw them bones on the ground. Am I a freak? Am I more than a freak? Sit round. Am I a freak? Don't forget to sit down.
Now I take my translucent powder from Hard Candy and a fluffy foundation brush and set the foundation that's on my face.
Is it peculiar that she twerk in the mirror? And am I weird to dance alone late at night? And is it true we're all insane?
Once that's done, I take my Skin Logic's Lip Appeal from Beauty Control and apply the lip balm that's on the top of the container to my lips. I want to make sure that my lips fully absorb all the goodness that's in this balm, so I apply it sooner rather than later. Now I'm taking my bronzing palette from Beauty Control and using the bottom two darkest colors together with my angled foundation brush, and I'm applying it to all the areas that I contoured before. The foundation was mainly just a base for the bronzer, which will give you more of a glow than just the foundation alone. Next, I'm taking my palette from e.l.f. and using the more neutral colored blush from the bottom tray. I'm applying this to my cheekbones and a little bit into the bronzer area to blend those two together. Now I take the lightest color in the bronzing palette, which is the highlighter, and apply that right above the blush. Next I take my kabuki brush that I purchased from Walmart for about $6 and very lightly blend the three products together. Not completely, but just to make sure that you can't tell that there's a long line. And now we can work on the eyes. I take my concealer and put just a little bit on my eyelids to act as a primer. I find that this is best for me because of all the other primers that I've tried. They've seemed very oily, and since I already have very oily skin, the makeup just didn't stay on. Once I blend all of that out, I take my angled brush and start filling in my eyebrows. Here I am just trying to fill in the sparse areas of the brow, not trying to create a whole new one. To do this, I just take my time and flick my brush upwards to imitate the appearance of brow hairs. Once both brows are done, I take my eyebrow brush and brush the hairs into a uniform shape. This also blends the makeup and makes them look more natural. Now I just take a normal eyeshadow brush and use it to apply a light tan color from my Shiny 100 color palette and pat it into my lower lids. Do not drag because you want to pack the color on as much as you can because you want it to be as opaque as possible without using a lot of product.
Yeah, let's flip it.
Then I take my angled eyeshadow brush and apply a shimmery red-brown color to the outer part of my eye, as well as the crease. It's okay if it looks like a little child did it. We will be blending it all together in the end.
So why ain't the stealing of my rights made illegal? They keep us on the ground working hard but are greedy. But when it's time to pay, they turn around and call us needy. My crown too heavy like the queen never cheated. Give me back my pyramid, I'm trying to free Kansas City. Mix and match the vibes like your name Bernie Grubbin. Well, I'ma keep bleeding like a young Harry Dubbin. You can take my wings, but I'm still gon' fly. And even when you edit me, the booty don't lie. Yeah, I keep singing, I'ma keep writing songs. I'm tired of Marvin asking me what's going on. March to the streets.
Next, I take the same regular eyeshadow brush that I had been using before and apply a very light cream color. The one that I'm using is called Linen from Beauty Control. I apply this underneath the brows and a little bit into the crease. Blending time again. I take my blending brush from Beauty Control and just go crazy with the blending. You can basically blend forever, or just until you're satisfied with how it looks.
Shake it, baby. Electric lady, you're a star. You got a classic kind of crazy, but you know just who you are. You got the look the gods agree they want us.
Next, I take my eyeliner pen from Starlux Pro and do a winged eyeliner. This can be quite a struggle for me since my left eye is extremely nearsighted and my right eye is farsighted, and I don't wear contacts and I can't find my glasses. Then before I even think about opening my eyes completely, I make sure that they're absolutely 100% dry. I am not about to do all that makeup over again. Then I line my waterline, which is just the watery part of your skin that's closest to your eye, with my waterproof eyeliner called Scandal Eyes from Rimmel London. Now I take just a flat brush, and then from my e.l.f. palette on the top, I take just a normal black eyeshadow and go over that eyeliner just to make sure that it's set and won't run down my face. Now I'm going to take a much bigger eyeshadow brush and use the same cream color linen and put that underneath my eyes just to brighten them up a bit. Now I take my Take Me to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics and use the eyeshadow on the bottom that appears to be white, but in actuality, it's a really pretty iridescent shimmer. I use my pinky to apply this to the inner corners of my eye to brighten them further. I use my pinky because I feel that it gets more of the product onto the area and blends it better than a brush could. To finish the eyes, I use my Dramatic Lash Mascara from Beauty Control and apply 2 coats on the top lashes and 1 coat on the bottom. Now that my lips are all nice and soft, I use my lip perfecting pencil in neutral from Beauty Control to line my lips. I also fill in the entire lip area to help the lipstick last longer. Then I take my neutral pink lipstick and very lightly and evenly apply that to my lips. The brand name kind of rubbed off, so I don't know what to tell you what it is, but you could probably find a very neutral pink color at Walmart for about $5. Now the look's done. This is a more normal and subtle look, but since I don't really like normal, I'm going to change a few things. The mascara I used before is for more natural looking lashes, but I like to have my lashes look like falsies, but I don't necessarily like to wear falsies. Instead, I use Voluminous Black Angel from the Miss Manga collection from L'Oreal. I usually do about 3 coats on the top and 2 on the bottom, but since I already used mascara before, I'm just going to do 1 coat on top and 1 coat on the bottom. Then for the lips, I use a dark burgundy from Flower and line and fill my lips. Then I take my all-time favorite lipstick that I can't remember the name of because the stupid label rubbed off again, but I got this at Walmart for about $6 and I'll know it anywhere. I'll be able to find it wherever I go. It's not very hard to find. And that's it. This look is done. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel to show your support. If you have any requests or suggestions about videos, please leave a comment below.